Once upon a time, in a small, rural town nestled in the heart of a dense forest, there lived a little boy named Sheru. Sheru was a curious and adventurous 5-year-old who loved exploring the woods and discovering new things. One dark and stormy night, as the winds howled and the rain pounded against the windows, Sheru was sitting in his bedroom, trying to fall asleep. But he couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. He kept hearing strange noises and creaks in the old house, and he couldn't help but wonder if it was haunted. Just as Sheru was starting to drift off to sleep, he heard a faint whispering in his ear. "Sheru, come and play with me." It sent shivers down Sheru's spine. Sheru slowly got out of bed and looked around the room, but he couldn't see anyone. The whispering grew louder. Suddenly, a ghostly figure materialized in front of him. The ghost was a boy about Sheru's age, with a mischievous grin on his face. "Who are you?" Sheru asked, trying to hide the fear from his voice. "My name is Chintu," the ghost replied. "I've been stuck in this house for a very long time, and I'm so bored. I need someone to play with." Sheru's fear began to fade, replaced by curiosity. "What kind of games do you want to play?" he asked. Chintu's grin grew wider. "Oh, I know all sorts of games. We can play hide and seek and even have a treasure hunt." Sheru's eyes lit up. "That sounds like so much fun." And with that, Sheru and Chintu became the best of friends. They spent the rest of the night playing games and having the time of their lives. As the days went by, Sheru and Chintu grew closer and closer. They went on adventures in the woods, explored the attic and basement of the old house, and even had picnics in the garden. But as much as Sheru loved having Chintu as a friend, he couldn't help but wonder why Chintu was stuck in the house. "Chintu, why can't you leave?" Sheru asked one day. Chintu's grin faltered, and he looked down at his feet. "I'm stuck here because I made a promise to my family," he said. "I promised to take care of the house and make sure it's always happy. But it's been so long since anyone has lived here, and I'm starting to forget what it's like to be alive." Sheru's heart went out to Chintu. He couldn't imagine being stuck in one place for so long. "Don't worry, Chintu," Sheru said. "I'll help you take care of the house, and we'll make sure it's always happy." Chintu's face lit up with a smile. "Really? You do that for me?" Sheru nodded. "Of course, Chintu. We're friends, aren't we?" And with that, Sheru and Chintu continued their adventures together, exploring the world and making the old house a happy and lively place once again. As the years went by, Sheru grew up, but he never forgot about Chintu. And even though Chintu was still stuck in the house, he was no longer lonely. He had Sheru, and he knew that he would always have a friend to play with, no matter what.